What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I want to share with you guys a trade that we took on the NASDAQ that we managed to absolute perfection, and I want to show you guys the live trade management and show you guys how you can minimize your losses, because this was a fantastic trade, executed really well, had an original stop loss of around 20 to 30 points. However, the way that I managed the trade allowed me to bring my stop loss down, which allowed me to then take a 3-point stop loss, which would have ended up hitting the full stop loss at 30 points. So I want to share with you guys how you can properly manage your trades so you don't take unnecessary losses when prices are going against you. And this is one of the big problems in the retail space is retailers are holding onto their losers too long. They're too married to their trades. They cannot accept that price is going against them, even though the market is showing them, look, it's time to get out. You continue to hold your losers and you end up taking unnecessarily big losses. And this is the reason that your winners can't outweigh your losses. You hold your losses longer than you hold your winners. And I want to share with you guys today how you can fix that and how you can start managing your trades a lot better. So yes, I took a loss, part of the game. However, I took a 3-point loss, which if I didn't manage it the way it did, it would have been a much bigger loss. So I want to break it down and share it with you guys, and hopefully you can take some value from this video. And no, I did not post on Sunday. A lot of you guys were asking why I didn't post, but I just had a little break over the weekend. But this weekend on Sunday, I have a brand new video coming out showing you guys a weekend of a trader, showing you guys what you should be doing over the weekend, whether it be on the charts, completely stepping off, meditating, reading, going outside, exercising. I'm going to show you guys my day in the life of what I think you guys should be doing when the markets are shut to get your brain fully refreshed for the next week. So let's jump straight on the charts and break this down. Okay guys, so here is the position that we took yesterday. Now let me just show you guys, before I show you why we didn't take the full loss, let me show you guys why we actually took this trade. So as you guys can see, the NASDAQ was having this trend line coming on down here. So any retailers who were getting involved with this, they were going short right here, and they were putting their stop loss either above this high here or above this high here. And that's what I made the community aware of. We took this trade live, we managed it live, and we took the small 3-point loss live. We also would have taken the fantastic win live together as well. So I've been trading live at least 4 to 5 times a week, live day trading the NASDAQ, as well as the FX trades that I take and share with the community. So what I was looking for coming into the session was I was looking for price to come and take this high here before then having that move back down. I was also skeptical and wanting to see price fully come and take this high before then having a big swing push down, which we ended up doing later on in the session. But I just want to share with you guys the trade that we took here first. Now, let me just show you guys why we took the short where we did. So as you can see guys, right here, we took out that 5-minute high with a nice 5-minute close, and then we closed quite strong. And then we flipped very bullish. And then we got involved in a very nice little retest there, and my stops were going above this high here. So it was a total of a 25-point stop loss. And what I was pretty much doing and saying to everyone in the community live is the fact that we've closed with a strong bearish push back down and then closed with 2 doji candles shows me that that downside probably isn't ready, and that was nothing but a fake move down. Usually when we see these flips in the NASDAQ where we close super bullish and then very bearish, the momentum continues to play back down. But whenever we stall like that, I'm very skeptical and I'm very aware that price is probably going to push back up. Therefore, I don't want to be involved in the shorts. So we were watching this on the 1 minute, and when we were watching this live, we saw this lovely close right here. And essentially, and after that 1 minute had closed very strong, I was pretty much like to the community, look, let's put our physical stop losses in here above this little high, because if we're going to break this high, I don't want to be involved in the trade. Really nice push back down, then price came up to stop us out, and then price came back down, and then price shot all the way back up, which would have then hit my overall stop loss of around 25 to 30 points, which is huge. I ended up taking a short and only risking 3 points for a maximum of 50 points. So the risk to reward, if this had just dropped from here, which it could have very well done, would have been absolutely fantastic. But the main thing for you guys to understand and to learn is managing your trades is very important. Some people enter a trade, they have their stop loss, they have their take profit, and they just let it do its thing. They let it hit one or the other. You can do that, but for me, I prefer to manage my trades like this. And what I found from my back testing and forward testing is I don't take as many losses, or I don't take as big losses when I manage my trades like this. Don't get me wrong, there'll be times where I manage my trade a bit aggressively and it will hit my stop loss and then go into break even. Of course that's gonna happen, that's all part of the game. But most of the time it will happen like this, where I will either take a break even or I'll take a minor 3 10-point stop loss, if that, and then price will go up to hit what would have been my original stop loss in the first place. Losses are part of the game. You have to learn to accept them, but you also can learn to reduce the risk of the stops as well. You don't have to keep taking full losses like what most retailers do, and that's the reason that their winners never outweigh their losses, is because they have their trade, price goes against them, and price is clearly telling you shorts aren't working. Close your position and potentially look to take the other side. However, you get too married to your trades. There'll be many times where if I'm in a short and price flips bullish, most of the time people will just hold that because they start to make up all these imaginary reasons in their head as to why the trade should go against them. Whereas if you actually look back, most of the time when price goes against you, it gives you an opportunity for you to cut it at break even and actually take the other side. So being able to accept that and trade from a neutral perspective is the absolute key for your success as a trader. And the only way that you're going to start to have more profitable consistency is by managing your trades and accepting when price is going against you and doing something about it. Don't just sit there and watch it and just let it hit your stop loss, because that's going to completely mess with your psychology, and then you're just going to kick yourself because you know you should have listened to what I've been saying in this video. Now, price came back up, took out that high. So very, very well managed trade. I was looking for this to come down for when I put my stops in here. We were looking for this to come down and take out these lows down here for a nice 62-point move. So when I took that risk off the table, I was risking 3 points to make 60, which is an incredible risk to reward. Of course, my original stop loss was above here, but I'm trading one contract. So the second that I can reduce that risk when price tells me it's okay to do so, fantastic, I'm going to do it. And as well as the most important thing that allowed me to even go down to the 1 minute was seeing these indecisive 5-minute closes after a very, very bearish push. If we flip very, very bearish and then we just start to create doji candles, it's not something I want to be involved in. If you look back, whenever price closes very bullish and then very bearish, the momentum continues. Close very bearish, very bullish, come back down, the momentum continues. Here again, bullish, bearish, the momentum continues. The momentum didn't continue. Therefore, I was basically saying to everyone in the community is, let's potentially look to get out of this trade or trail a very aggressive stop loss when price gives us the opportunity. And that's when that 1 minute closed with the big wicks, very, very bearish. We brung our stop loss down. We took a 3-point stop loss. Fantastic trade, and I would take it time and time again. A beautiful, beautiful setup. And then if we skip this on, oh, I've gone too far. Let me just skip this on to where we were. But yeah, we ended up spiking out these highs here. And then look at that, spiked out these highs. That's the bearish flip. We come back up for the retest. The momentum continues for a 300-point move down, which is very, very, very nice. So if you guys want to start trading the NASDAQ, you want to trade it like this, is look for them flips and shifts in the market so you can look to catch these positions. But if you do catch the flips and it doesn't continue in your direction and we just start to range, it's probably not ready to have that flip. You have to understand the liquidity grabs, the retail traps, and where price is going to come and take a highs or lows before having that real move, because that is the absolute fundamental keys to this strategy. So that is it for this trade breakdown, showing you guys how you can manage your positions a lot better and stop taking unnecessary losses when price gives you the opportunity to get out of your trade. You listen to the markets, you get out of the trade, you ignore the bias, you ignore the ego, you cut it, and if you can take the other side, fantastic. You've got yourself a great trade and a great trading plan. So with that being said, I will let you guys go and I will catch you in Sunday's video. And guys, remember, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you have any questions about the trade whatsoever, and I'll help you all out. Peace.